In this video, I am going to tell you about Jupiter in Ardra Nakshatra. If you are new, you can subscribe so that you don't miss any update. If you want to take consultation, you can check the description. So let's get started. So firstly, Ardra Nakshatra is a very stormy nakshatra, right? Ardra is a nakshatra where spiritual awakening takes place. Ardra people are very emotional and the Rudra is the deity of this nakshatra, right? So this is a very stormy kind of nakshatra, very emotional nakshatra where the native hits the reality, right? Gautam Buddha had his Venus in Ardra and he got to know the reality, right? So this is a nakshatra where we are rejected and where we see the reality, and that reality takes us towards spirituality. Okay, now Jupiter, the guru, the teacher, the planet that represents our luck, prosperity, is placed in the realm of Rahu, right, in Ardra. So what a guru will do here? Firstly, this can be said to be a good placement for Jupiter. If Jupiter is strong here, if Jupiter is ruling the good houses, because now you have got a teacher to help you, to guide you in the stormy situations. Okay, so this thing can be very good for you. Now what it shows about your features: first, you are a very emotional person because Jupiter also expands the qualities of the nakshatra it sets in. So you are a very emotional person and you get easily hurt. You are always changing. Your mind is always changing. 1 minute you are something else, another minute you will be something else, right? Now one thing it shows that you have to share your experiences with people to guide them, right? You have gone through lots of experience. You are experienced, okay, experienced soul who has gone through many pains and obstacles, problems in the past life, and you have brought it in this life, and you are going to use it to tell to people that what you have gone through and the things you have learned. Life will definitely not be very easy for you. Ups and downs will be there, much transformation will be there. You can get hurt and pain by the relative represented by Jupiter. Any house Jupiter is ruling, 4th house from mother, deep emotional attachment will be there, but that pain, that rejection you may feel, 7th house from partner. So this is going to happen, right? Any relative that is represented by Jupiter is going to be highly emotional. Now you have the power to make others feel your pain. You have the power to make others cry. Okay, you want people to understand your pain, what you have gone through, to feel the same pain, right? And you will do it by your wisdom, by your knowledge. By your wisdom, by your knowledge, you will be able to tell people by your experiences what you have gone through in your life. And as Jupiter is here, you will definitely go through the spiritual awakening process. Okay, as Jupiter represents your wisdom, you are highly intelligent, highly intellectual person. You want to research. You never believe something that is just told to you. You will believe something only after researching, only after knowing that yes, this is the truth and yes, I can believe it. Then only you will believe it. Otherwise, you're not going to believe it unless and until you research it by yourself. Okay? You love reading books, you love learning new things, and you have love for wild animals, for animals in general. You want to do something for them, you want to take care of them, and your likes, dislikes, even the things you like to read, the books you like to read, the knowledge you want to gain, that may also be very different from others, right? Sometimes your way of guiding people or giving advice can be very fierce, can be very sharp. You can be straightforward, right? This is a sharp nakshatra, so you can be very sharp, very strict kind of person. That anger is filled in your heart, that anger, that frustration that you are bringing from the past, because still Jupiter has to go through transformation here to reach towards Punarvasu. As Jupiter represents your wisdom, Jupiter represents your knowledge, so you have not that much gain that spiritual knowledge, you still have to gain, right? You are a very childish soul currently. Although in the past you have learned many things regarding spirituality in the past life, still you are a childish soul. You are not that mature to use that spiritual knowledge, because learning and knowing the facts cannot do anything unless and until we experience it. So you have not experienced it yet. You have to still gain wisdom. You have to research to gain wisdom. Anger issues and frustration, leaving the things, shouting, getting frustrated, getting mad, these qualities you will have, right? Reacting on little things, this thing is also possible. Getting highly emotional, right? Throwing the things in anger, these things are possible. But you are highly intelligent soul, and as you have Jupiter here, Jupiter will help you to go through spiritual awakening process, so that you can align with your soul purpose and you can gain wisdom, gain knowledge. You will gain it or not will be dependent upon your Navamsha placement. If it is in Sagittarius, if it is in Pisces, if it is in Aquarius, then you will be able to do it to a large extent. So you have to see what is the placement of Navamsha, you will be able to gain that experience or not, right? Here you want to end the things that you no longer require, right? You don't think before ending the things, you just end it, you just finish it. You don't think before ending the things, right? You can have interest in having a foreign guru, someone who is from foreign countries. You can feel interested in their spiritual teachings. Okay, you can have interest to live in the mountains, near river, beaches, or in the wild, away from the city. You will be a very different soul, very different kind of personality you can have, right, with this Jupiter placement in the Navamsha. With your gurus, your teachers, relationship can be full of ups and downs always. You will have high goals in your life, and you will never want to do the things which normally people do. As it is the Rahu Nakshatra, it can also make you manipulative kind of. So this thing you have to be careful. You can be manipulative. Okay, you are very clever soul, you are manipulative soul, and you know what you are doing. You know what step you should take in a particular direction. You are a very clever soul, and you always want to live in the reality. You want to know the reality, face the reality. Okay, you don't like living in illusions, and Jupiter is going to help you to come out of illusions in this nakshatra. This also gives interest in business, and later in your life you can also start business also. Okay, once in your life you can get a teacher who will change your life completely, who will align you with your spiritual path, right? It can happen when Rahu matures at 42 or before it, depending upon the chart. You can also be highly intuitive. You can see the future, or it is possible that many of you may remember the scenes of past life, or see these type of scenes of the past life in the dreams. This is possible. You will be so intuitive that you will be able to know what is going on in others' mind, right? So you will be highly intuitive. Future events, what's going to happen in the future, that you will know. You will have huge interest to have foreign friends, or go in foreign countries, or experience foreign culture, right? And your luck can rise in the foreign lands. You can also have foreign partners. Your beliefs, your philosophy, etc., it can be very outcast, as Jupiter represents trust, Be careful when you trust anyone, because your trust can be broken, especially if it's retrograde. So just be careful before you trust any situation, anything, without researching. Please don't trust, okay? And you really want to enjoy, you really want to take care of the people you love. You are a playful soul also, but you are a loner. You love to be alone, you are isolated, or you may feel very different when you are with people. You may feel like you don't belong to this place. You may feel like you're very different from these people. You can also be interested in tantra and magic, these kinds of stuffs, right? You are here to clear karma. You are here to clear a karma and for spiritual awakening. This will happen in your life for sure, especially with Jupiter here. Jupiter is going to bring that knowledge and wisdom after you learn your lessons, after you go through the process of spiritual awakening. So Jupiter here is a neutral placement because it is in the zone of Rahu, right? Asura. So it can make your mind very manipulative. It can hamper your decision making process, right? You can also become very materialistic kind of, and as Ardra represents desires, you can be very much attached with your desires, not able to take right decisions in life, taking wrong decisions, wrong steps, always confused between two things, attachment with desires. These things can happen because Jupiter represents your wisdom. Now it is in the zone of Rahu. So obviously Rahu will not allow you to take right decisions. Rahu will always play tricks with you, manipulate you. This placement can also make you fickle-minded, restless, impatient, no patience, always confused between two options, right? And too much speaking, too much giving useless advices to people. So you have to little bit be careful, okay? Especially when it's retrograde, because retrograde planets, they create lots of ups and downs, right? If it is direct, then it is much better. So you need to be very careful regarding taking right decisions in your life and being a very pure soul, okay? Because that you have to learn in Ardra when you have to go towards Punarvasu, right? You have to become a diamond, and Jupiter is here to make you that diamond. So I hope this video was helpful. Take care. Bye.